Hey guys, this is Broken. Today I've got another video for you. This one is going to be about picking up items during your Sleight of Fist or your Fire Remnant. Now, if you didn't know you can do this, you can in fact pick up any item in the game while you're using Sleight of Fist or while you are using your Fire Remnant. You just need to be close enough to the item while you're doing either of these things. So I'm going to show you how to do it and how to make the best out of it. Now, the first situation obviously is when the enemy has just finished up Roshan. Now, normally there would be a Roshan here that the Ursa would actually be attacking, and we would jump in right as the Roshan dies, rather than when the Aegis is already lying on the ground. But for the sake of this demonstration, it's easier for me to talk while the Aegis is just sitting on the ground, so I can show you guys what I'm doing and how to replicate it. So for this example, I'm going to use the Remnant. And what we need to do for this is we throw a Remnant out. This is a Remnant where we will escape. And then we throw one Remnant in, and we only throw this Remnant in right as the Roshan dies. And then what we do is we select this Remnant to jump to, which means that we go here first, which is when we spam click on the ground to pick up the Aegis, and then we go here and we escape with the Aegis. So as you can see, it was pretty easy there. I picked up the Aegis and I escaped with it, and now I can just run away, and this Ursa is kind of left here dumbfounded. He can have some cheese, I guess. So the second example that I want to show you guys instead uses Sleight of Fist. Now this one is exactly the same for the Aegis, which is why I demonstrated Roshan with the Remnants instead. But you can also snatch the Aegis with the Sleight of Fist using the same technique, which I'm going to show you right here. Now, Sleight of Fist stealing comes in really useful when your enemies drop their items for efficiency, for example. For example, we get this axe over here. Maybe he wants to jungle a camp. What he's going to do is he's going to drop his tranquil boots, right? And he's going to walk into the camp. And that's exactly when we strike. All we're going to do is Sleight of Fist, and as you can see, bam, instantly, we've got his tranquil boots, and then we just run away. We've stolen his tranquil boots now, and that's a pretty large chunk of gold he lost. And you can even expand upon this. A very common situation you may find is against a mid laner such as a Zeus or a Storm Spirit, or anyone who wants to drop their items for efficiency with their regen, for example. This Zeus wants to use the Soul Ring, so he's gonna drop his mana boots. He's gonna use the Soul Ring, and again, that's when we strike. And look at that, we just got his mana boots, and that's like 1,300 gold swing. He just lost 1,300 net worth. He's gonna buy his arcane boots again, and that's absolutely huge, guys. And this situation comes up a lot more than you may think. You can do this like a whole lot, and even if the enemy knows that you can do this, they're not gonna see it coming. Sleight of Fist cast point is instant. And you can do this instantly, so you should really go into a lobby, practice this, try and get it down, practice both with Roshan. You can just spawn an Ursa here, get him to attack the Roshan, and then right as he brings it down, you can practice stealing the Aegis. You can practice stealing items when enemies drop them, so that you can use it in your game. So I hope this video helped you out, guys. If it did so, please remember to leave a like down below, and if you have any suggestions or any questions, please leave them down in the comments below. Again, I hope you like this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.